Okay, let's talk a little bit about text edit and how you're going to find it on the Mac. So when I go here and I go to, and I'm looking for it, I want to search for it. I would actually search for it by just going into here to text edit. There it is. So when I open up text edit, there's a couple of things you need to reset, and this is important, otherwise it won't work. I was playing with it, hadn't done it for a while, and I get this. I get the things coming up looking like this. So what you need to do is you have to go into text edit, you have to go to its preferences, and you need to set these things very carefully. So first of all, you don't want to add a text, and you don't want to, so check that one off, all right? And, oh, excuse me, it starts off with no, in new document. So change it to plain text, open and save, display HTML says HTML. You can take that off if you want. Don't add the text and say, okay, that should do it. So now when you do your new file and you type in your text, now when you look at mine, I'm going to just show this, see if we can get a little closer. So let's look a little bit at what I did. Now this is obviously the easiest kind of text editing you can do, of HTML. So we always open and close. We always, so everything starts, looks like this, and ends with the slash in front of it. And spacing matters, spaces matter. So you open up with the HTML, then you go to the end and close the HTML at the end. The head is where a lot of stuff is put in, and including the title. For now, the title. So we open with the head, we put the title in, we close the title, we open the body. This is where all the stuff goes. We say hello. This is a paragraph. Close the paragraph and close the body. Looks pretty simple. So file, file, save, and it's going to come up. You want to save this into your folder. I'm going to save it on desktop. It defaults to wanting to be a text, so we need to make sure that it isn't. And we'll call this test5.html. We'll make sure it works. Okay, I've done a bunch of them. So test5 comes up and says hello. Now I have also downloaded a tool in here called Web Developer. And Web Developer allows me to inspect the code and look at it. It's very important. So I'm going to look at the page source and I can see it's working. When I had my bad ones, my evil and bad ones that I did, they came up, and I'll just do test. The first test came up looking like this. Came up with all the, as if it was just writing the code. And when I look at it, I went to my tools, Web Developer, and page source. You'll see I can look at it and go, ooh, that's so wrong. So you really need to reset your text edit first before you do anything. And that's on the Mac. I honestly don't know what to use on the PC. I'll see if I can find out.